know what that was? Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my fabulous channel, Burning the Blaze. So today I'm going to be talking about pretty much Attack on Titan Season 2, how I liked it, and my theories on that. So I did like the animation. I am glad that there wasn't that much CGI as it showed in the trailer. I was a little bit nervous on that. I don't really like CGI, just takes me out of it. I really like the drawings and how they just flip and they just seem so nice and smooth. There are some parts that I really enjoyed of the story. So I really liked how they had, they surprised us with Reiner and Bertolt. Well, I wasn't too surprised because I read some of the manga. I'm not too far ahead on the manga. It's come to the part that I'm like pretty much in. And where Reiner and Bertolt are the Titans, you could kind of tell with how their Titans looked. But anyway, and how they actually captured Eren instead of Eren being, oh, I'm a superhero and I just took care of the villains and I captured them myself one-handedly. Like, that would not actually happen in real life. If you have like two Titans against you and you're just one Titan, that it would not work that way. And I like how they made that realistic. I also liked the part of Connie's village and how he swore that he heard his mom's voice. He kind of put it together how Reiner told him, no, don't worry about it, who cares about that, just let's continue on the mission. And remembered that, and now he's a Titan and he's the enemy. He put them together. They don't want me to know what happened to my village. They do not want to know how this happened or me to look into it. So he told Hanji, and then they kind of got a theory up and going about it. And they realized a whole lot more about the Titans. Well, I personally found it kind of hilarious how Ymir and Bertolt were having a nice little chat about them being Titans and stuff. Of course, that was like really good information to know. But they were talking about that while Reiner's over there just choking Eren. Hey, you know, that stuff that happened in our past? Yeah. It doesn't seem like Eren remembers. I just find that hilarious. I did kind of find this a little bit annoying, but it does happen in a lot of animes. They sort of added stuff in and things that were like in a whole lot more in the manga, like the part where it showed Ymir's past. I found that a little bit annoying how they just added that in, and it kind of made it too predictable. I get why they did it, because the manga is for the ones that are hardcore, the ones that actually read it and try and evaluate it, make theories and stuff. And then the people that watch the anime, they're just watching it to enjoy it. They're not looking into it, if you get what I mean. Anyway, now let's get into my theories. I actually have sort of few theories. These are just things that I noticed. I just know that these things are weird. I have one theory that I'm like, woo, crazy. So one of the things I kind of figured out, I'm not sure if it's true, it's just a theory, like a lot of theories are. I noticed that, you know how Ymir had sort of a flashback of when she ate Reiner's and Bertolt's friend. So they were like, looked like they were packaged up, like they were ready. Maybe they were going on a hunting trip, and maybe this is not right. Anyway, maybe they were going to go to the wall, and that was the time they were going to go to the wall and break it down. Maybe they were going to break down 3 walls instead of just 2. That their friend was going to break down the 3rd wall, and they had to improvise and just break down 2 walls instead. They keep on talking about a town place, and that's obviously where I believe that all the born in Titan shifters are. Like, that's where all the Titan shifters that were born that way are. And then there's the ones that are, like, eaten by other Titans, and then they turn into their normal selves, and they become Titan shifters. That's what I believe, because I saw a theory on it, and I think it's a very good theory. And I believe that's what happened to Yamer, and they got angry, and that's kind of like sacrilege, if you get what I mean. I feel like that's why they were trying to kill her. And also she said something about a goddess, so I'm not sure where that's got into it at all, but I don't know. At first I thought that the Beast Titan was Aaron's father, but then at the very end of the 12th episode it showed his father on top of the Beast Titan's shoulder, so I was like, oh, so he isn't. Okay, that's, and so now I'm thinking maybe he's like an uncle or some type of relative. I know he's some type of relative because he's got the same powers as the Beast Titan. He can control the Titans. Reiner and Bertolt were talking about why had it to be him. So maybe there's some type of thing that it's passed on to people, or they're given randomly to special people in that village that they can control Titans. And that's probably why the village is probably a safe zone, because there's the other Titans that are blocking them off, telling them don't go in near here, which I can't wait to see. Also, I am very excited and surprised that season 3 is coming out in 2018. We had to wait like 4 years for the second season. Now we only have to wait a year, which I'm like, yes! So, I am not sure about Connie's and Hanji's theory too much, because there are some holes in it that I'm like not sure how it works exactly. So, you know how they like eat them, they separate the body parts, so they would obviously not be able to survive, and they're eaten and put into the Titan's stomach, as you can see in when Aaron was eaten. So how is it possible that people are turned into Titans? And also they're like, the bodies are hacked up by the Titans, so it doesn't really work out too well. So my thoughts is maybe the Titans are chosen. I'm not sure about this, but maybe certain people that are eaten, they are changed and turned into Titans, but they choose the specific people to be changed. Because you can't exactly turn every person into a Titan. Because if that happened and there was the whole apocalypse thing and them going behind the walls and everything were turned into Titans, like every person, then that would mean there would be so many Titans outside because of the whole apocalypse thing. It would be total suicide. No one would survive if they were a soldier in the survey corps and they went outside on an expedition. That would not work. They would all die and be turned into Titans. But there has been things that have been shown that, like, maybe they are. So you know how there's Sonny and Bean? Sonny and Bean that were the test subjects of Hanji's. You remember that one, those two guys that died when they're like, let's see how many Titans we can kill. Yeah! It was their first time, like, being against Titans after their training. And then those two guys died, and they looked very similar. So please tell me your theories in the comments below, and like this and subscribe if you like my content. And I also have some Attack on Titan cosplay, which you can probably see if you look at my channel. So that's pretty much it. Attack on Titan, everyone, Season 2. Season 3 is coming up in 2018. Excited! So